If I would like to extend my warmest welcome to all of you and to our dear professor, dear judges, dear guests, and international our contestants. Some ground rules before we start the meeting that I would love to announce. One contestant is speaking, please. Others, guests, please stay. Don't move around to interrupt the contestant. And the second rule is please turn your mobile phone to the silent mode. And you have 5 seconds to do that. If you need any support from us, please find me in the detention chair today and find our SAA Master Thuyết outside for any support. And now, to be on this contest, it is my privilege to invite our organizing chair, Master Giám, to opening the remarks.
Hello, Master Giám. What do you think about our public speaking? Any words pop up in your mind right now?
Scary.
Anything else? Important skill? Excited? Scary. Any feeling when think about public speaking? But for me, I think public speaking is not only a skill, but also a journey. It's a journey for more confidence, self-improvement, and self-awareness. I can see that many Toastmaster members grow up by learning and practicing public speaking. And I can see many contestants here grow up day by day when trying to contest. And today is the division level contest. That means that our contestants have some level, what level, and today is the chance for the competition second step. And this is the part on their journey to grow up and to bring their message to their audience and to the world. And contestants, are you ready?
Yes.
And I think the audience ready too. And let's get the contest begin. Thank you, and back to the presentation.
So much our organizing chair, beautiful, our Toastmaster Giám for very meaningful words. And once again, I want to wish all of the contestants alert. So today, be confident and be yourself, and then have a good performance. Okay. Then what are the First, I would like to announce about the international speaking test. Today, for the international speaking test, we have 6 contestants, and they have to draw the speaking order for your record. The first contestant will be Toastmaster Anna. The second contestant is Toastmaster Minh. The third one is Toastmaster Trên. The fourth is Toastmaster Huyền Ellie. The next is Toastmaster Victor, and the final is Toastmaster Shu. In the international speaking test, the following rules shall be applied. The first one, the contestant must create their own speech, and it must be substantial original. Any quoted material must be identified. And the contestant must not relate to the speech of the previous contest in the same contest sequence. The second is the timing rules. For the international speaking test, when the speech lasts 5 minutes, the number one will show the green background. When the speech reaches 6 minutes, number one will show the yellow background, and when the speech reaches 7 minutes, number one will show the red background. The speech must be active 4 minutes 30 seconds and cannot exceed 7 minutes 30 seconds to be eligible. Should be the speed grow below 4 minutes 30 seconds or over 7 minutes 30 seconds. The contestant will be disqualified. There is no signal showing that the contestant is under or over time, and the contestant have been briefed about the timing before. The third rule is there will be 1 minute of silence between contestants and 2 minutes of silence after the last contestant, so the judge may predict their best seat. The final one, in case of some problems, teacher will pause for the contestant 5 minutes in order for the contestant to do it again. Timer will stop timing, and after the contestant reconnect, the contestant will identify the last word or the sentence of the contestant speech, and they shall continue from that. Timer will resume the timing again, and the contestant time is plus 30 seconds. If the contestant fails to reconnect after 5 minutes, they will be disqualified. And now, teacher, our co-master Anthony, can you please confirm that all the judges are eligible and have been briefed before?
Yes, all.
Thank you. Audience, are you ready?
Yeah.
Contestant,
Yeah.
are you ready?
Yeah.
Today we have 6 contestants from all Vietnam. We have Hà Sinh. To the first contestant. Mang, Hảo, co-master Anna.
Có. Thích cái nhỏ. Em thấy được rồi.
One. Contestant number 1, co-master Anna, are you ready? Yes. Contestant number 1. Anna Gia Lai, co-master Anna.
Here's the riddle for you. What's inside the bottle? Coffee? Pistols? Okay, I will reveal the answer at the end of my talk. Contest here, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I was known by a very beautiful name, Anna Gia Lai. When I first stepped into Da Nang City, I met a lot of new friends. And do you know how they talk about me? Anna, are you from Gia Lai province? I proudly answered, yes, I'm from Gia Lai. Gia Lai girls are playgirl. What? What are you saying? Why? Why you call me playgirl? It was so sad. Because normally, people often say that Gia Lai girls are very cute. So I have a kind of confidence. But no, they actually label me with the nose like playgirl even trap girl. They told me that, they confirmed about me that I must spend nights in a bar and pubs with music and alcohol drink. But no one knows that I just started using the lipstick and facial cleanser until I was in the first year of the university. And no one knows that I was a good student with excellent titles for continuously 12 years at school. Until now, I get to know the reason for this rumor. It's because Gia Lai province is the mountainous area in the central highland of Vietnam. And the people there, they have lower income compared to other places. But we tend to dress modernly and have a more open style. That's why they call me playgirl. Is it fair? So what can you see here? Judging a person without knowing clearly about their backgrounds and experience can be considered as a crime. Is a person with a tattoo always a bad person? Is a beautiful girl with a gorgeous makeup always a good person? Or when you see the rich people, do you assume that they will be always happy? No, we cannot make sure. Put yourself in their shoes to see how they feel. You see our step judge dressed the simple suits with the boring sneakers, but who knows? He has 100 billion in his bank account. Or you see me, a happy person, right? But I do have ups and downs in life. So have you ever wondered what would happen to the victims who are judged by the first look? So going back to the story of people saying that I'm a playgirl because I come from Gia Lai province. To be honest, there was a time that I didn't want to connect to anyone. I rarely want to introduce myself to someone that I'm from Gia Lai province. But it felt as though I was denying my old roots, the place I was born. Only later, I met a mentor. Everything changed. He gave me something profound. Anna, what others think about you doesn't matter, but what truly matters is how you think about yourself. That sentence woke me up and gave me newfound confidence. And now, when I hear such criticism, I will confidently, openly introduce that I'm from Gia Lai province. And you are talking about some playgirl? Sorry, it's not me. Since then, I've been proving to them the value that I bring to the society. I joined Toastmaster to help and support people with the improving public speaking journey. I opened free English classes for the students from difficult backgrounds in Da Nang City. And also, I'm doing some projects that can help the poor on the streets. In everyday life, I'm sure that we cannot avoid accidentally judging people by the first glance. But when we judge someone with one-side information, it means we are trying to push that person away. And I keep wondering, for those who are always living with their shyness and weakness, obviously, it's so hard for them to stand the untrue slander about themselves. So what's the consequence? They can lock themselves in dark room, separate themselves from the society. It's so bad, isn't it? And for those who are easily vulnerable by toxic assessment, you are the liquid inside the bottle. People could judge you as Pepsi. People could label you as coffee or even smelly as fish sauce. But no one truly knows who you are until they take time to understand you. And now, do you want to take time to understand the bottle?
Yeah.
Okay. So, please drink and tell everyone what are you drinking. Wow, it's not coffee, it's not Pepsi or fish sauce, but it's tea, monk fruit tea. And the lesson I learned through this is, no matter what label people give to you, no one can change your nature. You are good kids of your parents, you are helpful people of this society. So love yourself and live the way you are. And it's me, Anna Yala. Back to you, Contestant. So much. Now it's 1 minute of silence. So Master Minh Hưng be ready. Time is over. Thank you. And now may I have the contestant number 2, Master Minh Hưng, to the stage. Do we need my check? Our your master, Master do we need my check?
What?
No.
It's okay.
Okay. Contestant number 2, have you seen the timer one?
Yes.
Contestant number 2, are you ready?
Almost.
Contestant number 2, Master Minh Hưng. Home is Master Minh Hưng.
Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. What is home to you? Is it something tangible, like the house you grew up in, or where you're currently living now? Or is it something intangible, like the relationships you built with family, friends, and romantic partners? My search for what home is took over 4 decades and led me to 4 corners of the world. But it all started in Vietnam, where I was born in Saigon and raised until our family immigrated to the United States when I was 10 years old. This may have been the dream of many families like mine that wanted a better life for their children, but to a small child, to be taken to a strange, far away land where everyone not only looks foreign, but speaks a foreign language that you can't understand at all, this experience was absolutely terrifying. Even though I quickly learned to speak English fluently like my American peers, but to them, I was still a Vietnamese immigrant. Even when I got my American citizenship, I still felt like a stranger in a foreign land and often wondered, can this country really be my new home and where I belong? Still, not wanting my parents to worry, I followed the conventional path. Got good grades in school, graduated university with honors, found a stable job, worked hard and saved enough money to buy my first property. I thought I finally made it, achieved the American dream of home ownership. And it was amazing having my own place at first. But eventually I came to recognize that owning a house isn't the same as having a home. Many friends my age at that time were starting to get married, have children, and trying to convince me that starting a family is the best way to build a home. But on the other hand, many of my older friends were starting to get divorced and trying to figure out how to raise children on their own or with their separated ex-spouses, and advising me to just stay single. Considering the heartbreak they went through with their broken homes and looking at the extremely high 50% divorce rate in the United States, I concluded that continuing to follow convention with marriage is a risk I was not willing to take. Rather, I wanted to do something unconventional instead. So I saved money again, but this time not to buy another house, but rather to quit my job and travel the world. In the span of 2 years, I set foot on 5 continents and visited 25 countries. I slept in cars and tents, on buses and airport benches. But what I loved the most was staying with locals through Airbnb and couchsurfing, because I got to see how people in different countries and cultures really lived. And the more people I met, the more I learned that the definition of home can vary greatly between people depending on their upbringing and life experiences. And the longer I lived out of a backpack and met digital nomads that traveled continuously and worked remotely, the clearer it became that home doesn't need to be defined by a physical space. Understanding this, after the pandemic, I decided another unconventional move to return back to my homeland in Vietnam. With the lower cost of living here, I was able to retire from the Western rat race to reconnect with a side of myself that I lost when we left years ago. Living near the ocean and surrounded by nature in beautiful Da Nang, I felt an outer peace and inner calm like never before. I began to be able to integrate both my Vietnamese side and American side together and embrace all the good, the bad, and even not so pretty parts of myself. That's when I realized that to find true sense of belonging out there, I needed to cultivate self-acceptance inside myself first. Because when I can understand, accept, and love all the layered facets of my truest self, then I can feel at home wherever I am. And luckily, by being my most authentic self, I met my most perfect match. Together, we were able to co-create a loving and healthy relationship where we both felt free to be our most truest self with each other. I also bought my first property in Vietnam, which helped me to obtain Vietnamese citizenship. So now I have the home, both inside and out, that I've been searching for all along. What about you? Have you ever taken time to really question and define what home is to you? Or have you unconsciously allowed others to decide for you? Have you been working hard towards a home that makes you feel like you truly belong? Or have you been chasing after an endless mirage of societal convention and getting nowhere? Because if you haven't been able to find what you're searching for out there, it's time to look inside yourself. And in doing so, I promise you will find the home that's been within you all along. Thank you. Back to you, conference judge.
Thank you so much.
Oh, sorry.
And now 1 minute of silence. And Toastmaster Jen Vũ Hương, be ready.
One minute of silence is over.
1 minute of silence is over. May I have the contestant number 3, Toastmaster Jen Vũ Hương, to come to the stage. Contestant number 3, have you seen the table 1? Contestant number 3, are you ready? Contestant number 3, Toastmaster Jen Vũ Hương, it is for you. It is for you, Toastmaster Jen Vũ Hương. Who wants this box? Why? It looks beautiful. Who wants this box? Maybe some of you are thinking, what if there's some beautiful thing inside? Toastmaster is positive. Isn't life the same? We tend to not appreciate enough what looks not beautiful at first. One day we realize all the beautiful or not beautiful things are designed for us to complete our beautiful life. It sounds profound, right? I didn't always see life that way. I was born in the countryside where my childhood was with buffalo and farming. My parents worked with 4 different jobs to raise up 4 kids. They saved me from different incidents. So I was motivated to dream of living a life with purpose and passion to make my family proud. I believe many of you who want to live a meaningful life. And as some of you, especially girls, I was told that I could not do it. I should stay home. I became silent to protect my dream. But I didn't know how to achieve it. I just knew I could do one thing, to try my best at my studying. So I studied, and entered the top science university, Đại học Bách khoa Hà Nội, where I became an ICT girl. Do you know what does an ICT girl do? You may know Wonder Woman or Superwoman. They save the world with their superpower. An ICT girl saves the world with her non-stop speaking when drinking iced tea. With a cup of iced tea, I could speak the whole day about everything. That ability opened different opportunities for me. I got a scholarship to work for Samsung, and later on a government scholarship to study abroad. And most importantly,
I realized my passion in empowering people through sharing and writing. I decided to make it a career one day. When you decide in your mind, it starts happening in real life. I quit my job. I rushed my study to come back to Vietnam to start my career, and I crushed it. Can you guess what did I crush? I crushed my family heart. My family didn't understand what I was doing. They worried about my future. I could not face them, so I decided to run away. I went to Penang to work full-time as an engineer and full heart on my career. And I joined a club with the name Toastmasters. I thought they toasted food. It turned out they toasted doubts and fears and turned them into inspiration. I was inspired to publish my first book, to share my stories, and to join contests like this. And one year, 2015, I even won over my mentor who had 10 years of experience in personal development. I was over the moon. I imagined my career clearly, sharing, speaking, living nearby the beach like Da Nang, and changing lives. So I decided to quit my job again. And I crashed again. And this time I crushed my heart. Very quickly after quitting my job, I went bankrupt financially and mentally. I lost in the next round of the contest. My books didn't sell. My visa ran out. I doubted myself. I doubted my passion. I isolated myself and became depressed. After 3 weeks of depression, I got a call from my family. I remember only one thing they told me. We are ashamed of you. The people who I wanted to make them proud now felt ashamed of me. That broke my heart. I questioned my existence. On that day, I felt like nothing left for me in this life. As a habit, I walked to my favorite coffee shop that I normally wrote my book. I could not pay for the coffee, but the staff knew me, so they let me in. I walked upstairs to my favorite spot where no one ever sat there because it was so sunny. But on that particular day, at that particular moment, there was a big, strange man sitting there. A thought hit me. Even the seat was not for me. I was completely collapsed inside. Suddenly, the man stood up, came to me and said, "Hey, little girl, I saw you write here every day. If you sit here, you could write better. It is for you. It is for you." As he said, he left, leaving me behind, stunned. Something completely shifted inside me. From even my family didn't care to a stranger cared. From even the seat was not for me to everything actually was for me. My childhood empowered my purpose, my engineering life empowered my passion, and the challenge empowered my dedication. And my family has been always there for me. I sat down, cried, and laughed and smiled. And I'm here for you, inviting you to be the master of receiving all the gifts in life, no matter what form it is, beautiful or not yet beautiful. It's complete our beautiful life. It is for you.
Time is over.
One minute of silence is over. May I have the contestant number 4, Thomas Hiền LD? But before that, I would like to announce again, for those who come in late, we have some rules for the smoothie meeting. First, please turn your phone to the silent mode. Second, please do not moving around. And the final one, please do not say anything during the speaker is speaking. Thank you. Number 4.
Let me set up. Okay.
Okay. You have 1 minute to do that.
Yeah, thank
Do
you.
you need help?
Yeah, it's okay.
Ở biết đâu sao?
Yep.
Okay. Contestant number 4. Can you see the timer 1?
Thank you.
Contestant number 4. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
We are not ready. Okay. Contestant number 4. Thomas Hiền LD. Rocks. Rocks. Thomas Hiền LD.
Think about a tough moment in your life. Imagine, is there a rock, life throw at you? At 22, I had a good job managing a team of 20 people, but I had a dream. I always wanted to see the world, so I moved to Singapore, not to a bigger career, not to an office, but to a restaurant. If you were there with me, you would see a girl holding a tray, running a 16-hour shift, sweat dripping down her back. At night, staring to the ceiling, I kept asking myself, why was I born in a poor country? Why does my education mean nothing here? Why is life so unfair? That was the first rock, the rock of unfairness. I thought I would have an answer. I thought I could fix it. I made a big decision. I could build a school in my hometown so no one could be held back because of where they were born. So I told my dad about my plan. And he looked at me and said, follow your dreams, then bills will follow you. I loved my dad, but he didn't know how to give constructive feedback. And he hears today, still evaluating. But back then, I believed in my vision. For 4 years, I worked, I saved, I planned. And at 26, I opened that school. I want success. I want big success fast. So I expanded. I hired a new staff, rented new places, and paid new bills. One day, the bills stacked up higher than my ambition. By year 2, I had no plan, no choice. I had to shut the school down. That was a second rock, the rock of failure. I went back to city, back to job. For 10 years, I was working hard, building a career. But deep inside, something kept pushing me. There's no fire, no purpose.
even I have a good life, a stable job. So I quit job, had no plan and no safety net. I moved to my brother's family. And one day, at a kitchen table, my 8-year-old niece told me, "Auntie, why are you staying here too long and eat our food?" My face burned. My throat stuck. Everyone was watching me. Shame. That was another rock. The rock of shame. Those rock, those values, I carry every day, step by step. For past 15 years, what did I do? It was too much. It was too much. Until I couldn't stand anymore. And that moment, I remember my mom's word. Sometimes life doesn't give what you want. Life gives what you need to prepare what next. This rock, it teach me life isn't fair, but I could make it fairer. This rock, it teach me passion isn't enough. I needed a plan. I need to handle money wisely. This rock, it teach me that shame only control you if you let it be. This rock from unfairness to opening doors, right? This rock from failure to foundation. And this from shame to strength. And those rock weren't weighing me down anymore. And I realized, fellow Toastmaster and friends, in life, rocks build you because they force you to grow. Rocks build you because they teach you that no school can do. And rocks build you because they shape you to the strongest version of you. And those rocks weren't obstacle anymore. Those rocks became path, became foundation toward your success. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, next time if life throw rocks at you, what do? They build you. Yes, together with me, rocks build you.
Now you 1 minute of silence. Lesson number 5, be ready.
Right. Cô có bao nhiêu rồi?
Đó. Nhưng mà sao làm cái đó?
Right. Oh, immunity.
1 minute of silence is over.
1 minute of silence is over. And now we will go to contestant number 5. Contestant number 5, have you seen the timer one?
Yes, I see.
Contestant number 5, are you ready?
Yes.
Contestant number 5, immunity. Immunity, contestant number 5.
Okay. Let me start to ask you a question. Have you ever gotten sick? Please raise your hand. Of course, everyone got sick sometimes in their life. Me too. And what is the reason why we can conquer it? Is this immunity. So let me tell you a story. Back in the early 1800s, it was a big pandemic we call pox, P-O-X. It's killed around 20 million people all around Europe. And it was one of the most lethal diseases that have ever existed on Earth. And in England, there was a scientist named Edward Jenner. And Edward Jenner do series of experiments about people who suffered from pox, and also people who get the things that he called immunity to pox. And he had 2 conclusions. The first one is people who had suffered from pox once would never be caught by this disease again. The second conclusion of him is milkmaid is a person who extracts milk from the female cow, from the female cows, never suffered from it. So what is the reason for this? Both of these kind of people are infected by pox before. Because this is very absolutely true, because people who got pox for the first time, they have the immunity, their body can remember, this is our opponent, and they know how to fight with them. And also the people who was milkmaid, they also exposed to another kind of pox we call cowpox. And it's far less severe than normal pox. That's called lethal disease for humans. So that's why they also get immunity to it. And what can be inferred from this is that no matter the treatment is, no matter the reason why we get immunity is, we have to expose to it. We have to learn from your problem. And the only way to get there is that to get what we call immunity is that suffer from problems and attain what we call immunity. And Edward Jenner claims that if we extract the cowpox and inject it directly into our human bloodstream like that, we also get the same immunity without suffering from pox, which is a lethal disease. So back to my Toastmaster journey. I was so afraid of public speaking as well as many people. I even barely speak a word of English 4 years ago. But I know that public speaking is essential for me. And I have to be vaccinated by training public speaking skill, join the contest times to times, even though I can lose, even though I can forget my words, and also I stumbled here. But I know that this is the awful medicine. It's essential for me. That's what I need. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to the hardships, I realized one thing, that although the experience standing on the stage, talking to hundreds of people, is not easy at all. But I have to try. Because thanks to this problem, I can know that I have many things to improve. I have many things to do, and I have story to share. And it helps me to attain the immunity to get. And then when I come to the stage again, even though I cannot speak as well as many people, especially the contestants do before me, but I know that I can do it better. So learn from mistake. Give me the courage that I want. Learn from mistake. Give me the power that I need. Learn from mistake. Give me the chance to do great things again and again, to be a better version of myself. And once years ago, and I still a timer like this, the only words and the only sentence that I have to say is, 1 minute of silence is over. And now I stand here to be the contestant, fulfill my dreams 1 year ago, to be the contestant, to share my story, to encourage people who scared to speak, to be a better version, thanks to learn from problems, learn from mistakes, to get the courage that I want. So everybody, if you want to be a future leader, to be a good spokesperson, or to be someone that you're manifesting for, what should we do? Learn from mistakes, learn from problems. Back to you, contest chair.
Thank you so much, contestant number 5, our Phí Tổng Hiệp. And now you 1 minute of silence. Over. 1 minute of silence is over. May I have the final contestant, Thomas Chu? Number 6, Thomas Chu, have you seen the timer 1?
Yes, I do.
Contestant number 6, are you ready?
Yes.
Contestant number 6, Thomas Chu, keep running, keep running, keep running, keep running, Thomas Chu.
Hey, be honest. Do you want to get the medals in the race?
Yes.
Look at this medal. It shines brightly, doesn't it? It symbolizes the victory, the achievement, the sweet reward of hard work. But do you know what it doesn't show? The sweat, the pain, the moments of doubts, and the countless times that an athlete wanted to give up but chose to keep running. And our life is a marathon like that.
is a race with highs and lows, with moments of triumphs and the times that we feel like we can't take another step. Now think about it for a moment. When you start, the excitement is overwhelming. You are trained, you are well prepared. You set your eyes at the finish line. Everybody is cheering and everything feels possible. But when you start to push forwards, something begins to happen. The path gets tougher, the miles gets longer, and your legs pain, your energy starts to fade. And what the finish line, once so clear, seems to be farther and farther away. You question yourself. You wonder if you'll never make it. Dear contestants, dear fellow runners, but marathon race is not about sprinting to the finish line. It's a journey of perseverance, of determination, and the courage to put one step in front of another, even the hard road. And you know what? The race is not won by the one who starts the fastest or the one who has the best trainings, but it's won by the one who, no matter how far the road stretches, keep putting one step in front of the other, slowly, consistently, and steadily. And I myself started my journey of learning English like that. I was fortunate that I have a relative who opens an English center, giving me the opportunities to learn English for free for 10 years. Oh my God, 10 years for free. And look at me. I look like a smart girl, right? And indeed, I was the best student in the class. I spoke English so well. I wrote all vocabulary correctly. And I understood all of the course book materials. The teachers loved me. My friends loved me. But soon, in my race of learning, I started to meet my competitors. And I realized that I was not the only one who was excelling. I wasn't the best anymore. I felt frustrated, and I started to falling behind. And English soon became my nightmare. I struggled with the complicated English grammar structures. I failed at the reading comprehension. I didn't know to write a proper paragraph. And speaking, once was my strength, became my weakness. And as a consequence, I failed the entrance exam to my whole life dream high school, Quốc học Huế High School. Nobody could believe that. And even my parents were disappointed in me. And at that time, I wanted to give up on my journey. But then all of a sudden, I met my energy bar. I met Mrs. Energy Bar. Oh, okay. Her name is not really Energy Bar. She's my teacher at my high school. And she came to me and asked me that, hey, do you want to join an English speaking contest? I said, really? What should I show there? My weakness? I thought she was kidding. But with all of her encouragement, I take the step to join the contest. And you know what? I won the first medals in my life. And when I go to the university, I keep joining the contest. I keep joining the club that allow me to practice my speaking. And I won the national first prize in a speaking English contest for university students, not once, but twice. And now today, I'm standing here at a English speaker, teacher, TV reporter, presenting to you a series of words all in English. And I'm keeping learning as I'm keeping running. And you know what? The medal is not given to the one who starts fast, but to the one who finishes. The one who stumbles but rises. The ones who faces setbacks but refuses to quit. And your journey is about perseverance, to keep putting one step in front of the other, even the road is hard. And later on, one day, when you reach your own finish line and you hold your medals in your hand, whether it is success, growth, or a dream achieved, you will take a step back and realize that every step was worth it. So have you know, no matter what happened, what should you do in your life? Keep running.
Keep running.
Keep running.
Keep running.
And keep running. Back to you, contestants.
And now, might have 2 minutes of silence for the ballot seats. Audience, this is 2 minutes of silence for the submission of ballot voucher. We will have break time later, so please stay at your seat. Thank you. Silence is over. 2 minutes of silence is over. 2 minutes of silence is over.
There's no silence.
So, you want me to serious, talk to you guys and be quiet when the speaker is speaking again. Okay? Once again, when the speaker, our contestants are delivering their speech, could you guys please don't say anything until 7 minutes, only 7 minutes, and then we can talk it again. Okay? Ballot voucher, are you finished?
Okay.
With your collect? Not yet? 2 minutes is over. 2 minutes. Okay, now we will need more 2 minutes. But before that, I would like to invite again, there are 6 beautiful contestants to the stage. We have Thomas Minh Hương, Toastmaster Trang Vũ Hương, Toastmaster Huyền Áo Tí, Toastmaster Bí Tốt Nghiệp and the final Toastmaster Chu. Please, our beautiful ambassador to the stage. Okay. Ở bên sau. Here the division sometimes. One of those will be the winner. And one of those will represent for our division to the districts. So, how are you feeling? Our representative will have 30 seconds. Hello, Dana. Dana is my so thank you. You're so nice. Jamie is one of the very experienced postmaster. How long have you been here? 2015. Oh, years. We had a long journey. We had a very short journey, but she is so confident. Now we have almost Anna. You prepare for this attack. Oh, I'm prepared. So actually, I just joined Toastmaster since 2023, and it's not a long journey for me, but it's my luck to move to this round. So no matter what the result is, but I believe that today I did my best. So good luck to all of the contestants.
Thank you.
Minh Hương from DNS, right? DNS, a very new club. It's a Vietnamese club, but today he presents an English speech. So, how do you feel about your performance and other performance?
I am fairly happy with my performance, but I also love everyone else's performance and listening to all the stories as well. I think it's much harder for other contestants who English is not their first language. Actually, English is not my first language either. I learned Vietnamese, but I had a much longer time to speak it. So I only had to overcome the public speaking part, whereas other contestants had to overcome not only public speaking, but in a language that is not their mother tongue. So a lot of respect to everyone here who got up on stage to do that. My struggle for me is to do public speaking in Vietnamese because my Vietnamese is not as good as my English. And that's why I joined the Vietnamese club. And I'm happy to represent them today. And thank you all for coming and good luck to everyone here.
About here. Sexy lady. So, you're from Saigon to here. How are you feeling that you come to a very beautiful city and people welcoming you? And today you have good performance. Are you satisfied about that?
First of all, thank you so much for the welcoming and friendly settings as Toastmaster always give. Last week I got a chance to join a Division V contest in Saigon, and it's very intense. Here also intense, but also friendly. I don't know. Yeah, people here. Yeah, I think it show the accents of Da Nang. Like you're relaxing, you're chill, even you're joining a national contest, right? So I learned to adapt myself on that friendly setting. Of course, I'm satisfied with my performance because I believe that all of our contestants here already try our best, preparing, weeks. Yeah. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Very good compliment our audience, our contestant, the shaking here.
Yeah.
Okay, we're shaking out there. I see that. So, but to say one word about your performance, what would it be?
I think it must be champion because every time I stand on the stage of Toastmaster and I complete the speech myself is a time that I win myself. And in my heart, you're all champion, and we did great performance today. And although I'm still shaking, so but yeah, good job and congratulations to us.
Still shaking. Even since we is still shaking. Okay, let's go to the final boy from Hanoi cities.
Great hello to everyone. Yes. Okay, 30 seconds. So, unlike these 5 experienced speaker, I also a new English learner, about 4 years, and also 1 year of joining Toastmaster. So I think I'm quite new for this. I just took learning English seriously for about over 3 years, and also the last division contest, I was a timer in the organizing team, and I watched and I witnessed every contestant like chị Huyền, chị Jen here, and I manifest that I can stand on the stage like them and speak some awesome words, and now I do it. So I think that in some way, I'm the winner here. So at least I win myself.
For the advertisement, please take a photo of our beautiful contestant. Like first, it's going down. Let go up. Okay, here goes.
One, two, three. One, two, three. One, two, three. Thank you.
Back to your seat. Thank you so much. And that's the end of our interview sessions. And now, please, we'll go to the table topics contest. Welcome back, our dear churches. Anyone, please focus to our MC here, okay? Welcome back, dear our churches, contestants and participants. I am Toastmaster Kiki and the contest chairs for the table topic contest. For those who don't know yet, the table topic contest is the contest whereon the contestant will make 1 or 2 minute speech answer related to a surprising questions. Through which the contestant will share a meaningful message for the audience. And once again, I would like to break our rule. First, please turn your phone to the silent mode. The second, when the speaker is delivering here, do not moving around and do not say anything when the speaker are delivering. Okay. For the table topic contest, we will have 6 contestants. The first one is Toastmaster An Quỳnh from Hanoi. The second one is Toastmaster Minh Hưng. The third one we have Toastmaster Huyền LD from Saigon. The fourth is our Toastmaster Minh Trịnh from Đà Nẵng City. The fifth is our Toastmaster Alice Ngọc from Đà Nẵng City. And the final one is Toastmaster Golden Nguyễn from Hanoi City. Table topic contest. The following rules shall be applied. First, all the contestants must receive the same topic, and the topic is randomly selected. The topic will not require detailed knowledge. I will read the question 2 times and 2 times only. For the timing rule, when the speaker reaches 1 minute, the timer 1 will show the green background. When the speaker reaches 1 minute and 30 seconds, the timer 1 will show the yellow background. And when the speaker reaches 2 minutes, timer 1 will show the red background. The speech must be at least 1 minute and cannot exceed 2 minutes 30 seconds to be eligible. Should be the speech go below 1 minute or over 2 minutes 30 seconds, contestant will be disqualified. And there is no signal that the contestant is under or over timed. And the contestant have been briefed about the timing before. The third rule is when the contest begins, all contestant except the contestant number 1 will be go outside for the breakout room, and they will be under supervision from our Toastmaster Thuyết, our SAA. Contestant must not use digital or other device during the contestant to gain an unfair advantage. There will be 1 minute of silence between contestant and 2 minutes of silence after the last contestant, so the judges may finish their palette counters. If the contestant got problem while speaking, all contestant could redo the contest on a different topic 1 time. And each contestant is great 1 time to do their speech again. And on the third attempt, the contestant shall be disqualified. And now, Chief Judge, our Toastmaster Anthony, can you please confirm that all the judges are eligible and have been briefed? Okay, thank you. And audience, once again, are you ready? Yeah. Okay. But before that, I would like to invite our Chief Judge to come to the stage and pick the questions. Your life in here.
Don't worry, today I'm lucky.
Let's get the secret questions. We are 5 here at unopened. Please choose one. Okay. I will open that. Okay. or you can open and say it. Okay. Okay. And now, may I have the contestant number 1, Toastmaster Anthony. Stop. Okay. And our this Năng, please help me to invite 5 contestants to the breakout rooms. We have Đây xin nhớ 5 contestants outside. We have Toastmaster Minh Hưng, Thiền LD, Minh Trịnh, Alex Ngọc, and Golden Nguyễn will go outside.
Mang, you come to the stage. That's the number one. Have you seen the timer?
Yes.
That's the number one. Are you ready?
Yes, Sam.
Okay. I will read the questions.
Yes.
A very short questions.
Okay.
Contestant number one, Toastmaster An Khuyên. Health. Health. Toastmaster An Khuyên.
When I was a little girl, I thought that all girls should have small feet. That's why I always wore the fittest shoe size, which is 38. Until one day, I came to this shoe store, which my friend was highly recommend because they sold really comfortable shoes. However, none of the shoes I tried on feel comfortable. So my friend suggested me to try bigger size. One size bigger, two size bigger, until I felt so comfortable in my own feet. I could start running, start hiking, and travel the furthest distance that I ever expected. I could do that because I stopped holding on to things that was never meant for me and start embracing things that truly fits me. So it makes me wonder, what are all the things in life that I force myself into? A job, a relationship, a definition of myself that no longer serves me? I realized that even when I wore the 40 size shoes, I was still a girl. It didn't make me less of a girl. And it affects my health a lot. Now that I feel so comfortable in my mind, I can start do exercise. I can start travel a long distance. I feel comfortable and I feel stronger. With that being said, I realized that the true fit doesn't confine you. It sets you free. And when your mind is comfortable, also, you have better health. Back to you, contest chair.
Thank you so much. Good job. Now 1 minute of silence. Yes. Sit.
One minute of silence is over.
That's the number two. Toastmaster Minh Hưng. Are you see the top one?
Yes. Beautiful.
That's the number two. Are you ready?
I will be.
You will see.
Thuyết.
You will see the question first. Okay.
Okay.
And that's the number two. Toastmaster Minh Hưng. Health. Health. Toastmaster Minh Hưng.
Đừng.
I'm sorry, what is the question in just one word?
It starts.
Health. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, contrast share. What do you think when you think of the word health? For me, it breaks down into two categories, physical health and mental health. Oftentimes, we only think of physical health as being more important, but then you realize mental health is also important, and the two actually affect one another, on each other, because there's a connection between the mind and the body. I have been through both. I've been through depression for 1 year when there was nothing wrong with my body, but my mind, I felt trapped, and it was as if there was a dark sky just covering me. I could not get up out of bed. I could not leave the house. I couldn't talk to any of my friends. I've also been through physical health problems where I couldn't sleep. And I felt tired all day. So I know very well how important health is. That's why now, today, I live my life prioritizing my health. I practice going to bed early, not looking at my phone, so that I'm not affected by the screen blue light, which caused me to not fall asleep. And also, I'm very aware of my mental health and not allow all the stress and different things in life affect me. That's why I live in Da Nang, because how can you be stressful in this beautiful city? All you have to do is go outside, take a walk on the beach, and breathe in the nature, and you feel better right away. So I encourage you, focusing on both is crucially important. Don't focus on one and forget the other. Both mind, body, physical and mental health. Back to you, Content Jeff.
And now we will have 1 minute of silence.
One minute time is over.
1 minute of silence is over. My Khảo, contestant number 3.
Okay.
Contestant number 3, Thomas Huyền LD. Have you seen the timer one?
Yes.
Contestant number 3. Are you ready?
Yes.
Contestant number 3, Thomas Huyền LD. Health. Health. Thomas Huyền LD. You will see.
When I was 20, I am young and energetic like you. I was unstoppable. I built a school, follow my dream. But now, when I was 30 plus, Standing in front of you is a shadow of the 20s. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, have you ever looked into a mirror and asked yourself, where did the fire go? I did, and I hate the answer because of the familiar job, I slowly lost my momentum. Because of the old idea, I slowly lost my voice. I couldn't speak up for my dream. And slowly I lost myself because I couldn't barely see who I was before. The girl living with dream, the girl built a school and believed that talent is equal, but the opportunity is not. So she get back home and build a school because she believed in her dream. So back to me now, I'm 30 plus. I believe that health is not about only the physical things, but about the mental health. Because that mental health can give you the purpose in life. You can create something meaningful, not only for you, but for others. And that's a true mental health. The health comes from the purpose. And I believe still now, talent is equal, but opportunities is not. And now that's my purpose for nurture my mental health. Back to you.
One minute of silence. One minute of silence is over.
1 minute of silence is over. My house, contestant number 4, Thomas the Chân. Number 1. Contestant number 4, Thomas the Chân. Health. Thomas the Chân.
Are you thirsty right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course, I see you drinking variety of drinks. Orange juice, coffee, and even the boiled water. So you care about your physical health. When you are thirsty, drinks help you refresh your mind, to be happy, and to be available at the moment. So, talking about the mental health, they have the same function. When you was born, you were thirsty of becoming a hero. You were thirsty of become who you are. You were thirsty because you want to make your dream come true. And then you get drinking, get reading the fairy tales, kept listening some stories from your parents, the second ones. And then, when you grow up, because of the burden of life, because of the expectation people put on you, you forgot who you are. You go the wrong way. and you forgot how to be thirsty? How long have you been drinking the water of your own, the water of passion, the water of your true self? Are you thirsty?
Yes.
Yes.
Water is an important part of your life. And in the mental health, passion, dream, finding the true self is also the mental health for the human beings. So please, whenever you lost the passion of your life, you don't know who you are. You got failures. Nobody understands you. You remind yourself, are you thirsty? So please, are you thirsty?
Yes.
Thank you.
Silence.
One minute silence is over. 1 minute silence is over. May I have the contestant number 5, Thomas Alice Ngọc. Contestant number 5, have you seen the camera one?
Yes, I see.
Contestant number 5, are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Okay, here are your questions. Contestant number 5, Thomas Alice Ngọc. Health. Health, Thomas Alice Ngọc.
What comes to your mind when you hear the word health? Everyone? Do you know what health is? For me, as I know and through my experience, health is not the physical one. It's also the mental health and also the sexual health. And health is very important in our life. Without health, we cannot do anything. I work at a non-government organization, and every day I work with my students. And because they are from the very poor family, very unprivileged ones, so they don't have enough time and condition to take care of their health. Yeah, both physical and mental health also. So our duty is to support them, to equip them with the health knowledge and the health skills to survive and to have a good health in their lives, because they need help to survive and to struggle, to overcome the struggle in their lives and to fulfill their journey with our organization. Health. Normally, people think about the physical one, but mental health is very important. Everything comes from your mind, can lead to a good health or make you weaker. Be aware of both mental health and physical health, and also sexual health also. We need to equip it in our daily lives. We need to train our children to support them with the knowledge. And together, we can build a strong community with good health in all aspects of health. Back to you.
Congratulations. And now 1 minute of silence. Here. Đúng rồi. One minute of silence is over. 1 minute of silence is over, and now may I have the final contestant, Master Golden Nguyễn. Okay. Master, contestant number 6. Have you seen the camera one?
I have.
Contestant number 6, are you ready?
I am.
Dear patrons. Contestant number 6, Master Golden Nguyễn. Health. Health, Master Golden Nguyễn.
A man with good health wants 10,000 things. A man with a bad health only wants one thing: good health. He just wants to get well again. Think back to the time when you were so down, no energy left, high fever, many trips to the bathroom, back and forth from bedroom to bathroom, or maybe you lose your ability to do something that is your most valuable asset. And for me, that is my voice. 2 weeks ago, before the area contest, I kind of lost my voice with some like some sore throat. It was really tough for me, but I decided to keep fighting and just believe in myself and follow some sensible advice. Drink water, deep breath. And so I think for me, for us, many times, health is also a matter of your mental strength, your mental toughness. You can will yourself into health. You think you can, then you can. Then you will find a way to keep pushing yourself through the weakness and accomplish what you want the most. And so my message for you is keep pushing even when you are at your weakness point. And like me, you will be able to push through and be well again. Back to Madam Contestant.
So much. Welcome back to your seat. And now we will have 2 minutes of silence for the pilot submissions.
2 minute break is over.
2 minutes of silence is over. Our teachers, have you confirmed that all the policies were collected? Not yet. So before that, I would like to invite our sixth beautiful person again. Let's go to the stage for the interview. Can you help me to follow Mr. Ashley? Okay. Already have 5 here. Wow, this is the second test of Master Manhung. So, if you can look back on your journey today, from weight 1 to 10, which point that you give to yourself?
It's a hard question.
Second impromptu. Second.
Yeah, I thought we are done with table topics. I don't know. I would probably give myself a 9, but then I don't think the scale stops at 10. It can last to 100 or 1,000 or even beyond that. And because I want to continually learning and growing, and I hope that everyone here wants to do the same. And really, the only thing that we can judge and compare is ourselves. Maybe you look at me and think, oh wow, he's speak English and do all of this that. But I've had many years, and also I joined Toastmaster in 2012, and then I quit my job to travel the world, so then I stopped. But still, it was a long process. So I hope you don't judge or compare yourself to me right now, but compare yourself to who you were yesterday or a year ago, and continue to improve and keep running as anyway, sorry.
Keep running with ladies.
Yes.
Okay, over the shoe. Hello, Minh.
Hello.
What is your most challenges today? Is that questions or is that any fear or something? Challenging today.
My most challenging things for me today is that I'm not thirsty enough. I mean, I always want to be on the fire and to be thirsty to perform the best in myself. I see that many people have the same situation as me because they are thirsty. So I got the full thirstiness in myself to get the best performance for today. So I'm proud of myself. Thank you very much.
We have been through a half of the meeting. So what is the most attractive, impress moment for you today?
Okay. The most attractive moment is the moment I came to the stage and listened to the question of the table topic contest. And for me, I think I'm quite lucky because the topic today is quite easy and popular for everyone. I think all of us did the best that we can. And good luck to all of us.
Golden here, very far from Hanoi City. Okay. Have you prepared after finish your performance today? Did you have any prepared for the next contest?
Well, in my table topic speech, I talked about mental toughness, but truth be told, actually, I was quite taken aback by the question. And yeah, the one word question really got my nerve. But again, about mental toughness is about the ability to forget. So the thing for me is now to forget my performance at the table topic. And well, start again. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello again.
How about your feeling about our questions? Only one word questions. Is that difficult for you? No, I mean, what is your feeling about our table topic question today? Yes.
I think Josh being very kind to all of our contestants, right? Yeah, it's not tricky question. So we have a lot of rooms to share, to develop our speech and share our thought. Yeah. They kind to us. Yeah. Thank you, Josh.
Yes. Photographer, can we capture our beautiful moment from us?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Once again, a big round of applause for our speaker. And wait for the next test. Before we go to the next contest, evaluation contest, now we will have 10 minutes break for all of you guys. And we will come back in 10:45. Thank you. Mà cái này là bác em bấm, em không bấm. Em ngồi đây đi mà.
Ngồi đây nhé.
Cao tinh thần.
Ở đây. Đó là khi đường có bị các bạn có ý Eva là chỉ ác hơn thôi.
Ủa là bạn đi lên tiếng Việt hả?
Đi hát tức là ngồi cách bàn.
Minh.
Không, lại ngôi đỏ. Ngôi đỏ là anh chị rồi. Chị quên xuống rồi không được. Ngồi cách cùng một kiện là được rồi, không thân mắt. Hướng lý nữa, hướng lý ở xa thật chứ. Chị mắc ở cạnh phải hướng lý nữa.
Không, Hương Ly Thái Hương Ly ngồi trong góc kia kìa.
Đó, hướng lý đó. Mà ở cạnh.
Giấy bút là được, mình không sử dụng thiết bị điện tử thôi.
Ơi,
Trên đi luôn. Mà chị đang học thẩm lý rồi. Ok, đi lại. Đây, thì anh sẽ bên chị hết. Ổn định rồi mới chị Lan. Dạ hai bên luôn. Anh cạnh đi gặm đi năng đi bạn.
Vậy đó. Cái này thì để thêm kim châm thôi. Bên trong là hết, không bên trong là hết rồi. Ryan nha.
Rồi chị biết rồi.
Trời ơi,
Em
tôi đã nói rồi, con Nam nó làm chồng mẹ vlog, trong vlog
thì em không có chuẩn bị.
thì mới ngồi viết xong bài đó. Không có bài ra đã nói một lần rồi, sẽ nói lại. Nói một lần là còn nãy là mới viết xong cái của nó, Quang thì chưa viết xong cái.
Rồi có ba hồi à cháu.
Quang là viết trước bà trước buổi meeting khoảng ba có hai lắm. Đâu đi làm một đội. Nhưng mà nghe lắm.
Cho test speaker nha. Sau rồi thông báo xong rồi nha. Chị Diễn thông báo. here. Toastmaster Jump Jump. Anyone find Toastmaster Hương Ly for me, please? Here you are. Oh, here. Okay, it's that you sitting there and see the test figure. If you want to come here, you can move here to get closer.
Đây, tí sinh một cặp gặp nhau được không?
What?
Okay.
Với chọn xin giấy luôn rồi.
Không phải con như thế này. Bạn chén là được.
Rồi.
To the final contest of 2025 division test. It is the evaluation test. And now I would like to invite our contest chair for the evaluation test, Toastmaster Karen. Yeah, if you like it. Okay. So look at your left and say thank you. Look at the left and say thank you. Left. Thank you. Yes. I'm Karen. I'm from that chair for evaluation on that 2025. And I'm really excited about this section because many years ago I used to be a contestant, and I'm really looking for this part to see everyone give constructive feedback to each other. And now, we have 6 contestants, division and contest, and we will see how they help each other improve their speech and learn a lot from it. For this section, we will have one test speaker. We'll give a feedback. We'll give a speech from 5 to 7 minutes, and during the speech, or the contestant will make notes for the evaluation, and the time for evaluator to deliver their speech is from minimum in 2 minutes and maximum in 3 minutes. And after the test speech, they will have 5 minutes for preparation. They will move out of the room, have another space to prepare. And during their preparation, no electronic devices, because they can gain unfair advantage. And after 5 minutes, they will turn to deliver their evaluation speech. And now, I would like to invite teacher to confirm that all the group are briefing and eligible. Will you confirm Toastmaster Anthony?
Yes.
Okay. So for the floor, I would like to invite Toastmaster Ryan to the stage. cơm địa ăn. Don't you love is it? Don't you love is it? Cốt mắc cơm địa ăn.
To love. Have you ever asked yourself this question? 5 years ago, when I returned to Vietnam and spent 3 months writing my thesis, I was blocked by the walls in my house because I didn't have time to go out. And at that moment, I asked myself, does true love exist? Because I feel bored, writing something like a thesis was a waste of time. But no, you know what? I asked myself, true love does exist, not in reality, but in the internet. That's why I opened the account in the website. In the website, people come there to make friends and can learn English from each other. And one day, I saw the beautiful smile from the Vietnamese girls in that website. And that was the first time I met my wife. So she came there to try to find a person who she can talk in English with to improve their English skills. But my purpose comes to that website is to find true love. That doesn't make sense. But the thing is, I changed purpose to find true love into the English class, and I text my wife, "Hi girl, can I be your English teacher?" So after 2 classes, we stopped talking in English. We stopped talking about our daily life. What did you eat today? What did you like about your love, your parents? Funny enough, I got a first day with her after 3 months. We spent talking in the internet. So when I first see her, a line was popped in my mind. I found a girl for me. She's so sweet and lovely, and I want to marry her. She was the most beautiful girl I have seen in my life, and I thought that she was my true love. But after many years, after that date, true love for me didn't like that. I found a girl. She was stronger than anyone I know. I want to marry her. She carried my children. She shares my secrets and many things else. Yes, we get married after 5 years in that serious relationship. And the thing I know that she was so strong. She was a strong person who helped me to overcome many difficulties in my life. It was because I run a small center in my house, and there are many things I should handle. But without her, I think I could not come to this point. She was the strong person who gave me many advice, not only in my career, but in the way I behave in my real life, in my life. She was a strong person to wake up every morning and stay up late to care my baby. So one day, we sat silently at midnight when my little boy had a sleep. And she asked me, "Husband, can we get divorced? If you are the person who didn't know her before. You might think how crazy she was. She had a caring husband. She born a lovely and mischievous boy. She has the big family who can support her every time. But for me, I know that is the moment I should be stronger. Because after many years, I think she was strong. But after pregnancy, the woman, as you know, they experience many stress, many depression. And that is the time I try to spend more time with her at home. I try to take care of my baby at night. And I try to leave her some time to relax, to truly spend some time for herself. And one day again, the question is, does true love exist? Pop up in my mind again. So at that time, I have a totally different definitions about true love. True love is not about finding the most beautiful love, the most beautiful love in my life. But true love, for me, is trying to find not the right person, but become the right person. Even many difficulties in our life, we try to be the right person. We try to love sincerely. We try to understand each other day by day. But we know that true love truly exists if we love from heart. So everyone, I hope that you have the true love in your life. And one day, maybe true love exists or not exist. That doesn't matter. The one thing I know that if we love someone, let's love her from heart. Thank you.
Yes, that's it. I would like to invite Hạng up and you announce the time of the speech.
Master Ryan, your speech lasts for 7 minutes and 24 seconds.
Yes, thank you. Okay, all contestants, Toastmaster Tủ Trinh, Toastmaster Đỗ Đăng, Toastmaster Nguyễn Hưng, Toastmaster Học, Toastmaster Nhân Minh, and Toastmaster Vũ Thị. Please follow Toastmaster Nguyễn Ngân to another group of narration. We are free here. Okay, can I ask you where are you from? Are you from Thuyết? Can you raise your hands? Okay, you from here, really? Are you from Hanoi? Okay, I see you. It's just 2%. And are you from that? Yeah. Thank you. And I will interview some audience today. Will you come here to talk anyone? Not the way you best talk. Who is your favorite mindset? Oh, support. Yeah. Of course, I am here to put my members of the Christmas book. My favorite system is to meditate, blue and representation. And apart from that, I'm really impressed because it's the first time I ever like see the in-person podcast. I usually have, right? Yeah. So this time I just Everyone say anything to your favorite topic. Since one of my favorite already finished the contest, so and the other is outside, so I wish them the best of luck. And I don't really want to put more pressure on them because they are the best already. And who's from the here? Can I ask you? How do you feel about that?
Very wonderful, great. But here, there's a lot of things. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, and my so I feel lucky because I enjoy here. There's so many fun lessons today. But I feel like that I want to got now and probably today's my inspiration, motivation next year. I'm gonna do register myself for as a contestant and feel everything and feel so fun. Yes. The next that part. So I would like to interview a lesson here who was written by why I really enjoy the fun.
Why I have to ask this question because only I cannot compete with the one of the evaluators. They did great job in the error contest, so they get advanced to this round. So I'm just a person who got qualified.
So if you have a chance next year, will you compete in that
I don't know because there's many categories, different categories in this contest, so I really want to join another one of the like table topics or do come back and make a speech as well.
Oh, I see. So first one that we have, can you share some your emotion after delivering the speech? Yeah.
I love Thomas.
That's
To be
all.
honest, I didn't live well, so that's why the energy I bring to that meeting is not good. But I hope that everyone can understand my true story. I hope that I can have. I hope that I will live soon because my wife is watching me at home. Maybe, but I want to see the winner today. So.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so. So the first contestant, Toastmaster Tú Trân, evaluator Tú Trân. Hello, Toastmaster and guests. I believe that all of you here will always thought that we will have a true love in our life, more than one true love. And I believe that the mother Ryan is have chosen a good way to opening the speech. That is other question. Do you true love? So, do you true love is it? It makes me curious, and I believe that all audience here is curious about the story. And this is my favorite guest. So Dr. Ryan has 3 S. I think that is good for every public speaking speaker. That's it, storytelling. Because storytelling is the strong and very good way to touch everybody. And I believe that if you use your story, that means that is true meaning for audience. And the second S is strong speed. Strong speed when it's moved to the next chapter and easier. The audience easier to understand. We have a strong speed to move to the next step of the love story. And what is the final S? This is make him become a different. That is, I found the girl. You remember?
Yes.
Yeah. He's singing, and his voice is singing. When he's singing, make his speech become different. And I remember about the word, the sensitive. Maybe he end up this speech, but I will remember. So he did very good at storytelling, a good speech, and singing. How can he make his speech become better? That is, act and speak. It's not fun club. At least facial expression. When he talk about love, do you remember what she saw when he met her? When he met his wife the first time? That is her smile. And if he can deliver this smile, and he can show the eye when he show the first love, and you can imagine that more than you say when he show his eye. That's, or on the other hand, when he delivering the moment, he upset when his wife say she want to do support. That is the reason why face expression is very important, because audience always look in your mouth when you're talking. And what is around your mouth? It is your nose, your eyes, and your face motion. That is the reason why you need to use your face impression in your speech. What is the C? C is conclusion. The term of the Ryan concludes it very quickly. So I think that is not enough to remember the meaning of this love story. So to conclude of my evaluator, I think that if Thomas Ryan tried to use the face expression and the good concludes that is make it better. Thank you.
Okay. I would like to invite Toastmaster Golden Nguyễn to stage. Toastmaster Golden Nguyễn, evaluator Toastmaster Golden Nguyễn.
Does true love exist? When I heard that question, my heart skipped a bit. And I believe we all have got our answer after that speech. I've got my answer. Toastmaster Nhian has convinced me that true love does exist. And it exists because of our action, of the things that we do out of our heart. And I was convinced of his speech because of the very well-structured story with relatable details like the thesis writing, boring stuff that many of us can relate to the twist and turn, the surprise like where I found my wife on the internet, and to the surprise at the end, unexpectedly, his wife wanted to divorce. Everything is tied together. So with a very good structure, and it's connected to the core message about true love and whether it exists and what do we do about it. And this is something that we all can learn from Toastmaster Nhian when we write our speech, a Toastmaster. Another thing is his body language. Haven't you all noticed? He has a great stance with his weight distributed evenly on both legs. That gives an impression of firmness, of confidence. And that is something that you want to do. And also his pacing, he didn't overdo it. He does it with moderation to make his point naturally with the progression of the story. And that is something that we all can learn when we go on the stage and give our speech. Now, how could Toastmaster Nhian make his speech even better than the way it already is? The first thing is actually also about the strength. The story is good, but I was still left wanting. I want more. What happened after your realization? After your wife said, "Oh, I want to divorce," even though you did a great job being a husband. But so you realize that, okay, true love is something that we do, something that we do every day, and it comes from our heart, all good. But what came after that? I want the end of the story. Come on, such a great story, but where's the ending? So if Toastmaster Nhian could give us a satisfying ending, like what did you do after that to save your marriage? Come on, you got my vote, like to win the international speech contest. And another thing, you sang very well, but the second thing you could do better is to inject more vocal variety in your speech. At some point, your speech sounded a bit monotonous to me. You can add more surprise in your speech. And so a very well-structured story, good body stance, and if you could improve your story, add a good ending and vocal variety, I believe you can inspire more and more people to find true love and keep their true love. Madam Contest Chair.
Time is over. Now you can come to stay. Toastmaster means evaluator. Toastmaster means
Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. Does true love exist? That's the question that Anne posed for us. He gave a very engaging speech. I want to talk about his nonverbal first, and then I'll go into the content. He had great posture, very confident, tall and proud. And whenever he smiled, you could feel his warmth just radiating your body. However, one area I think that he could improve was that injecting more emotion into his face, especially with something that is negative. When he spoke when he got married with his wife, you could feel his happiness. But then when he spoke about the time his wife wanted a divorce, I couldn't feel his sadness. And that's what I wanted more from him. More emotion. Not just the high, but also the low as well. Content-wise, I loved his story. Had a lot of humor. I could hear laughter all around the room. And you could see a progression of his learning and redefining what true love is. It started with beauty. She was the most beautiful girl, so I fell in love. 2, she is the strongest woman that carried our family. And then it went to becoming the right person. So you can see a progression of his definition of what true love is. However, I feel that there's another step missing when it comes to true love and building the perfect relationship. It's not just about the other. It's not just about ourselves. It's both, but it's actually a combination of you and the other person coming together. Oftentimes, people either focus too much on the other person and forget about themselves, or they focus too much on themselves and forget about the other person. But what you need to do is find a good balance between both. To me, true love isn't something that exists, like for you to find and it's there. True love can be co-created from the both of you. That's the hard lesson I had to learn after many heartbreaks and a lot of trial and error. We learn so many things with our job, but nobody teaches how to love. It's not enough just to love from the heart, but you need to learn the skill so they can co-create the relationship that you want. Back to you, contest chair.
One minute and over. Okay, Toastmaster Ali Clark. Evaluator, Toastmaster Ali.
Does true love exist? This is a question that I am asking myself every day. Madam Contest Chair, fellow Toastmaster and guests, today Toastmaster Ryan brought to us a very meaningful and deep question that forces us to think and to reflect about ourselves and our daily life. The thing I like the most about Toastmaster Ngi's speech is that he based his anti-speech on his personal stories
The use of personal story creates a strong sense of authenticity to the speech. By sharing his own experience, he didn't just convey a message, he builds a strong connection, emotional connection with the audience that makes his work more relatable, impactful, and memorable. By sharing his question, the journey to find his true love, we felt related because we all want to know the answer for ourselves. This storytelling approach is not building just only, but also ensure that your message resonates long after your speech is over. Well done, Toastmaster Ryan. The second thing I like about his speech is how he perfectly linked the closing back to his opening. By answering the question, he found the reason, he found his true love. And this is a very good technique to make to reinforce his message and leaves a lasting impression on the audience. And the third thing I like about Toastmaster Ryan's speech is how he opened his speech. Did you notice? Toastmaster Ryan stepped onto the stage, remained silent for a moment before delivering his first words. His prior speech was usage is very effective. And congratulations on that. It helped to catch the attention of the audience. To level up his speech into the next level, I have two recommendations. The first one is about the content. During his speech, I realized that there was a turning point, a twist point, that his wife asked the question, can we have a divorce? And in my opinion, I think he didn't dig down enough, and I expect he dig down enough the reason why his wife asked the question, because we need something more. The second thing is about his movement. He tells a story related to a basics of time, and it will be better if when he tells about something related to the past, he stand here, the present, and the future. It would be smoother. And on, if Toastmaster Gian keep going, tell story, link the closing back to the opening, and also to apply some of our recommendations, just like movement and dig down the content. He will be an inspired speaker in the future. Back to you.
Harder, please. No. Yes, it's fine. Can I start?
1 minute of silence is over. Toastmaster nhật mình evaluator. Toastmaster nhật mình evaluator.
Okay. So the first thing that I want to mention is about my general feeling about his speech. Okay, so first of all, I see that his speech has a unique storytelling style with a unique perspective about love. He has integrated his speech with song, with melody. I feel like those are like melody come from a mind, a head that was filled with love, with romantic scene, and it's so intuitive. The second thing that I want to mention is about his body language. He has used so smoothly about his hand gesture. He has movement on stage
and he has a great facial expression. The third thing is about his, I want to mention is he has a well-constructed content. He starts his speech with the introduction of a question to ask everybody in the room. And he has two different stories, have a value, or he has a understanding that he learned from the story. And he is able to consolidate those ideas with a good conclusion. But there's something more than that I want to mention is his room for improvement. About his performance, physical performance on stage, I saw that he still stuck in a place on the stage. For Mr. Ryan, you can move around a little bit more, like you can move to the right side when you mention the first story. You can move to the left side when you tell the second story, and you could move backward at the middle of the stage to tell a conclusion so that you can regain your audience attention and engagement. And I can also see his limited eyesight. He maintained a neutral eye contact with the audience, with his eye go in this direction. Sometimes he has a little movement in his eye, but when I sit here, I can see no connect with the speaker because he didn't move his eye to this way. And the second room for improvement that I could see is about the depth of the story that he delivered. In his speech in the second story about his almost divorce, I want you to recreate the scene in a more meticulous way. Like, how is your wife's tone? How is your emotion in that moment? And how sick is your daughter? Because I think that love is a topic that people have debated for over 1,000 years. And I believe that at a certain level, I am touched with your speech, but I want my heart to be moved more. I want myself to almost cry when I hear the struggle in his story, and I want myself to feel a relief when the struggle is solved. And that is my assessment for his speech. And back to you, Toastmaster.
1 minute of silence. One minute of silence is over. The last contestant, Toastmaster Hương Lee, evaluator Toastmaster Hương Lee.
Some speech inform, some speech entertains, but the best one, I believe, can inspire. And that's exactly I experienced in Toastmaster Anne's today's speech. When Toastmaster Anne appeared on the stage, there only one word appears in my mind: ace. So what does ace mean? Let's break it down together. First of all, letter A for authentic. Toastmaster Anne appeared on the division stage in front of a lot of strange, different eyes.
but he gives authenticity. That is really a wow factor. So how do I know that? Because Toastmaster Anne just painted a vivid, powerful picture in front of my eye. And in that picture, he is the main character. From the young boy, find true love, come to find the crush, the apple in the eyes, and move to the happy family. Wow, how great it is. So a lot of people in this room today see Toastmaster Anne for the first time, including me. I don't know him, who is he? But by sharing a personal story and keep it authentic, I know that he's not just a powerful speaker, but a human like the rest of us. So authenticity through personal story makes it really stand out from this crowd. The next letter is letter C. What is C stand for? Connection. What is the true love? This question appears from the beginning to the end, throughout the speech. Wow, and I see, this question is really powerful. And also, in the speech, we see some music, right? And I know some of you guys enjoy the music, and me too. So through the question, through the music, we're really engaged with Toastmaster Anne. Next letter is E, emotion. Toastmaster Anne really a risky person today because he takes me and all of you guys on an emotional roller coaster from the guy who's lost some time to the person who find the true love, really happy, overwhelmed, and to the person witness the question that you were divorced. Wow. But at the end, I believe that all of us feel impactful and inspired at the end. That's great. So that is a great speaker do. They make us feel something. In order to make it into the next level, I have two letter S. The first is struggle. I see in this story have some struggle, especially when the time he say he need to receive the question, will you get divorced? Wow. So I believe that this struggle is really painful. So I wish it can slowly a little bit, and maybe stronger. So in short, Toastmaster Anne is an excellent speaker because beautiful connections, diverse emotions, and in order to make it to the high level, make it stronger struggle. Back to content share.
Now it's 2 minutes silence.
break is over.
Okay. So now I would like to invite all the candidates come to the stage. First, I would like to invite Toastmaster Trần, Toastmaster Golden Huyết, Toastmaster Minh, Toastmaster Alice Ngọc, Toastmaster Nhật Minh, and Toastmaster Hữu Linh. Okay, Toastmaster Lee is not here. Okay, so congratulations, you did it right. So I have just one question for all you guys. Are you proud of yourself today?
Yeah, I think that in this room have some people never joined the contest or become a contestant. But if I can become a contestant, I will join every year because after the contest, we will know that we need to be good because we have a strong and excellent contestant team, and we know that we have to. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Trần. What about you, Toastmaster Minh?
Yes and no. I wanted to try all three, thinking maybe if I don't get to one, I get to the other. Somehow I ended up in all three contests, so now I'm just like, I need to go home and sleep. But I'm very happy to be able to compete and listen to all the stories of everyone today. Happy with my performance. Of course, there's always things that I think I can improve upon. Hopefully for the next round, or maybe next year, who knows. But overall, congratulations to everyone standing here, and everyone attending.
Yeah, thank you. What about you, Toastmaster Golden? Are you proud of yourself?
Well, I've been a bit like tingling here. After my second speech, I almost had a nervous breakdown and get out. And yeah, ready to go home. And yeah, call it a day. Maybe tomorrow I will rewatch everything and start learning again. Enough today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Alice,
Okay, for me, I think I did the best I can today. And I believe that everyone did all their best, and good luck to everyone to the result.
Yeah, thank you.
As you can see, I come on the stage with nervousness and anxiety, but I also want to say that I'm proud of myself because I dare to engage but in this context with different perspectives, like from the observant and as the contestant. And I've learned a lot from those people who are like those. And that is my final.
Yes, thank you. And so, Toastmaster Lee, can you share something about yourself? Are you proud of yourself?
No. Well, honestly, I feel a little bit like unsatisfied with my part. I still want more to share. But actually, what I enjoy is the journey to be on this stage, on this stage. So anyway, I learned a lot on the journey. So I really enjoyed it. I so appreciate all the Niger having this and giving me the chance to chat.
Thank you. With me, it's my luck to come here and talk with other guys, so I manifest for all of you. Thank you, maybe I contact them. Okay. And now we will take a good turn. So please go first.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, nothing. I will have 5 minutes break. We have 5 minutes of break.
Elvis.
Hold it.
Ollie or Holland.
Sẽ thấy sau nó có thể phải đặt đi vào
I would like to invite Mr. Yang Rita to say thank you to organizing team and contestant. Okay. How are you doing right now?
Great.
Yeah, our contestants are really and our audience is really great, right? We enjoy the test and have listened to many meaningful speeches today, and to have the contest successful, we have the organizing team, the heroes to support us, and now I would like to give the thank you for all the organizing team. First of all, I would like to invite I would like to invite Toastmaster Thuyết, our contact chair. Yeah, với một contact chair today. The second one is Mr. Mina of the Humble. And the next one is Mr. TP, the Humble School. And the next is the second. Understand? Yeah. Okay. And this must Thomas. Yeah, thank you for and the next one is Thomas Ryan for the technical guy. Our teachers, the really and hello, Paul. Our church is I can't say your name, but I really appreciate your attention today and help contestants. Okay, so now we let's take a group of thought together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
So our contestants, once again, I would like to invite all of the contestants can come on the stage and contestant, can you come on the stage? Hello, contestant. Hello, contestant. Thank you all about contestants. That is not take a look at
Why? Thank you.
And I'd like to invite our teachers to on the stage and to review the results. Okay.
Morning, everyone. Good evening, people. Today, it's so difficult for church and sisters. Sisters, it's not difficult. I just count, right? Do you want to hear a word for international or integral topic or evaluation first?
International.
Who wants to hear international? Table topic. Okay. And Thomas, the table topic is always impressed, always interest. And now I want to announce the winner of table topic contest of Division 2025. Now we would like Master Golden Nhiệt to come here. And now the band, I would like to invite Master Hứng. Like to invite Master Minh. Who will vote for Golden Nhiệt? Who will vote for Master Minh? Who votes for Master Minh? Because he has more. Okay, and now I would like to invite Master Golden Nhiệt. You can start. Congratulate for Master Golden Nhiệt. You got the second place. Congratulations for the winner of table topic contest Division 2025. Congratulate Master Minh.
Closer. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Okay. Oh. Wow. I would like to invite Division and Director Thomas the Young to give word for world champion. Yeah. So.
One, two, three. Thank you.
Okay. This contestant, please give me 30 seconds to share your. First, I would like to invite the man from Hanoi, Master Golden Nhiệt. You can share something for the contestant. Yeah. 30 seconds.
My fellow Toastmasters, I'm over the moon because after my speech, I felt I really confident. So, yeah, this is beyond my imagination. Thank you very much.
About the meeting, I see the meeting here. Yes, the promise with yourself for the next challenge?
Okay. So I think that I do my best today. Yeah, maybe I don't say a little bit about myself in the story, so I miss a part. So, but I try to conduct stronger next year. Thank you very much.
You from Master in Vietnam. I think 3 months ago at Vietnamese club. Oh, why you win today? You can share for contestant and guest duties that you practice during time you prepare for that.
As I mentioned, even though I joined the Vietnamese Toastmaster only 3 months ago, I joined Toastmaster in the US 12 years ago, 2012. I also competed on behalf of my club in 2022. But COVID was still going on, so it was online. It was my first contest in person, which I love because you can feel all of your energy. And I want to thank the organizing staff for doing it here, so I don't have to fly and go anywhere in this beautiful city and having everyone come here. So I feel very grateful. As for my tip, I think there's a lot, but I think the number one I would say is practice, practice, practice. Oftentimes you think that, you just know it and it's good enough, but the more you practice, the better and the more perfect it will become.
Give us deals for 2026 contest. Okay, because international contest is very important. When you win a division, you can join district. When you win district, you can become world champion. And now I would like to announce the winner of evaluation contest. I would like to invite Captain to come to my story here. I would like to invite Thomas Sir to Chang. I would like to another beautiful girl, Master Alice Ngọc. I would like to invite the last girl, Master Jordan here. Sorry. Wow. And I got the okay. Wow. So difficult for me say something now. And now, Tuchan, and you believe that you are a winner of evaluation test today?
At this content I want to join, I believe that I will be a winner because if no, we not have this belief, we will not have enough power to rally.
Wow. You believe that you're a winner today?
Yes, I think I am.
Well, whatever happens, I think I will get to certificates today. It has to be over the moon. Okay. Wow. And now, I would like to announce for the third place of evaluation contest division 2025. I would like to invite the girl who are the best, who are beautiful. I would like to invite Thomas Tu Chan. Now, I would like to congratulate for the winner of evaluation contest Division 2025. I would like to congratulate for Master Golden Year. I would like to invite the Vietnam director. You can come here and take the photo. That will be for Aston. Golden Nhiệt. I will ask you something that you can share. You have 1 minute to share for that one guest and what is your experience as for master and you can say the value of for master that you apply your life. 1 minute to share for everyone. I knew about Toastmaster like 13 years ago now, I think, more than 14 years ago, but it took me like 13, 14 years to finally join the club. Thanks to Toastmaster Giám, who brought me into Hanoi Explorers Toastmaster. Like, thank you so much. Because for me, public speaking has always been the true love, something that I love to do. I enjoy the pressure, the nervousness on the stage. And I have won prizes before, but always runner up. So this is my first time ever. The last award today for international. I would like to invite 2 girls, 2 contestants to come here. First, I would like to invite co-master Jalai Anna. The girl is the red shirt. Oh, 2 girls, red shirt. I would like to invite co-master Quên LD. I would like to invite co-master Hứng. One vote.
I'm greedy. I choose both.
Oh, okay. Wow. Everyone. Like to congratulate all the second place international quiz contest. Congratulate Toastmaster. the winner of International Speed Contest today. Wow. And last. One, two, three. One, two, three. Thank you. Here now, yes. I want to hear something with you. Just 1 minute. I know that you taught for master maybe more than 10 years, 7 years. Yeah, wow. So a lot of experience at for master. And today is the first day I saw you some different pattern. And can you share for lesson, new lesson and new members at home master and if you ready? So yeah,
Thank you for fellow Toastmaster guests and organizing team and contestants and judges. I think actually this is great honor to every contestant. I think standing here and can share our stories. That's one thing. To be honest, this speech I already did last year, also rock. But life threw another rock to me, so I decided that I should deliver this speech, but in another, updated version. So at this, I think this time for me to reflect the journey. So Toastmaster is a great channel for you to express yourself even when you're really weak, you're really down. But people here and we always listen to your story, and that's why a therapy way for you to become reflect your past and then become a better version of yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow. Congratulations for all the contestants today. You are the winner today. And I hope that today maybe you win or not win is not important. We have a long journey for the next time. And I hope that next year you also here with us. And don't give up. Thank you all, contestants and guests. Thank you.
So thank you, teacher, and congratulations all the contestants today. You are both winners. And to make this atmosphere hotter, I would like to invite Toastmaster Phương Su Su, the District 97 Champion 2024, go to share something with the winner contestant to manifest the winner.
Thank you. Just one question. Do you want this with your name on it? Are you?
Yes.
Let me tell you one simple tip to get this. Go to the photocopy shop. Of course, you can do this, but there's something wrong, right? If you do this, something wrong. You know what I mean? Because what you saw in this is just the title. It's just some papers. It's just something outside. And the most important here is something inside, the experience that we got. But I didn't get that lesson the first time I joined this contest at the club level. Imagine with me, I stood there and I hold the third place. I feel so ashamed. And when I look at the second and I look at the first, I feel pity about myself. But then I realized it's just a title, it's just a paper. What matters is what I've been through. You know, before that, my English was so bad. And the first time I came to Toastmaster, and I thought it was the last time, 10 years ago. But then I stood there and I gave a 7-minute speech and I got the 3rd place. It's a good one? Yeah. To me, the first prize for me. It's the first prize for me. So since then, I realized that Toastmaster is not about speech. It's about taking action. It's not about title. It's about the experience. And it's not about the contest. It's about do you feel you have fun today? You feel you get valuable today? Yeah. Yeah, it's the journey. Yeah. So I hope to see you next time, not only in the contest, but also, you know what? What's next? After the division contest? Yeah, the district contest. And do you know what's special this year? Yeah, of course, in Vietnam. I remember a few years ago, if I want to join the district contest, I have to buy the ticket to go to Thailand. Yeah, and there, wow, the event was so great. I met many great speakers. But you know what? There were no champion there. The world champion. But you know what? This year in Vietnam, if you join the district conference, you have the chance to meet at least 2 champions. The world champion of public speaking. One came to Vietnam and one joined us online. So I think it's a good chance to take action. And once again, thank you for being here and see you there in our district conference.
Well, bring your certificate with you.
Thôi bây giờ đi làm